Yo, what is going on? It is Monday, December 1st, 8:41 p.m. And today, very unfortunate day. I did take a trade. It was break even. Price did not move bad. I just did not get the entries I wanted to see. So let's talk about it. And first, let's go over this trade that I did take. So the trade I took today was this trade. Oh, by the way, cop 2 top steps. Didn't take this trade on it, and I'll explain why shortly. But this was the trade that I did take. We had these data highs, and then we left equal highs right here. So these equal highs were going to be the draw for this trade. Let me find it on here. Bang, bang. Okay. So as you can see right here, the SMT, let's talk about the SMT first. I wanted it originally to be the SMT with this, and I would have felt a lot more confident. But we just ended SMT with this inline candle. You can see that ES was a lot lower than NQ was, relatively. Not a lot, but a good amount. And then this is why I really did take it, because we had two gaps and we displaced excellently. Honestly, should have been a market order. I still limit ordered. 100% should have been a market order. Why isn't it letting me? We closed like 3 points away. 100% should have been a market order. Okay. So yeah, we had that SMT. We displaced perfectly through these candles. We had these equal highs above. My break-even point, this candle and this candle was MNQ equal highs. So that was my break-even point personally, since I do enter on minis, but I chart on NQ. So this was the trade. Why didn't I take this trade across my top steps and even my funded account, correct? This is the reason why. We had just inversed this 5 minute to the downside, and we were looking as though we were going to inverse this 5 minute as well. Same thing over here. We had just inversed 2 5 minutes to the downside. What I failed to realize is that we held this 15. This 15 was held. Small hold. Looked as though we were going to inverse it, but it held still. And I can't react based off of what I think. I got to react based off what's given. So yeah, that 15 minute did not inverse. Why is my chart like that? Sorry, bro. I've been having a lot of chart problems today. Like, why is it like that? Hold on, let me try to fix it right now. Because I can't see the time at the bottom. There we go. Okay. So yeah, 10:35 right there. We held it, and then we started pumping up. So we did hold it. And I didn't realize that because I was so focused on these 5 minutes getting inverse to the downside. So that's why I didn't take this as well on Bullnox 100%. I mean, not on Bullnox, on my top steps as well, but I should have. And look at what it fucking does. Look at this little bitch. So boom, we get tagged in for 7. Look at how much it stopped me out by. 1 fucking point. Sprints to TP immediately after. What a fucking bitch, dude. Very frustrating to see because this happened recently. Another time this had just happened recently, so that is fucking annoying to see. However, I am glad that this was something that I did click the button on. This isn't usually a trade that I find myself to click the button on because we inversed to the downside. However, I really like the displacement, the SMT, and the target above. And it seemed as though we were just rebalancing this because if we take a look right here, from here to here, we hit OTE perfectly. So boom, rebalanced, OTE, perfectly displaced off of it. So yeah, definitely a trade that I should have taken as well on my top steps. And this would have passed my Bullnox. That's why I'm pissed, because I would have had 2 funded accounts, would have made it so much easier to operate, and this would have fucking banged it. However, it stopped me out to a tick and fucking sprints. What an asshole, bro. Yeah, that was today's trade. Again, I'm glad that I took it. It's getting me more comfortable with actually, doing the thing that I've been saying that I need to do forever, of clicking the button. So this isn't something that I would usually do it, and I did it. What would have done if I lost? No harm. Would I have been upset? No. So I just need to start clicking the button on these eval plays, especially now that I have only put so long to pass these top step accounts. Because I don't want to get rebuilt, essentially. I want to pass them before Christmas. That's the goal. So I'm going to pass this week. I don't give a fuck. I want to take 3 to 4 more trades. I want to take at least 3 more trades this week, 2 to 3 more trades. Because if we take a look at the rest of this week, solid news, as you just seen. Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, red folder. Tomorrow is just that. So I'm ready for this week, bro. This was really unfortunate. I wish I could have had this as a fucking funded. But I don't. That's what it is. Now let's go over the rest of the day, review the rest of the day, and talk about something else shortly. This was a trade that we could have taken. It was SMT'd with one of these highs over here. Inverse to the downside. The only problem is this was a 30-second. Not something that I am familiar with. I'm not a 30-second bandit yet. Same thing here. Another 30-second off of what seemed to today be a seek and destroy condition, as we did not have an Asia low or a London low. And it seemed as though we wanted those highs, which we went up and grabbed, correct? Why didn't I take this trade after SMTing with this sell side rejecting off a midnight open? Yes, I'm following the equal lows propaganda. Or else this would have been the nastiest fucking trade of my career. This would have been the nastiest fucking trade for me. This is low-key something I would have taken on this eval had we not left these equal lows. Oh my gosh, look at that, bro. 4RR, dude. Would have been nasty had I not. But you had we not left those equal lows. It's very fucking annoying. And then there was another entry in here I believe I was trying to get. Let me see. It was like off of a 5-minute continuation. Granted, we ran lower. This 5 minute I wanted to see us tag back in and continue higher. But we never did that. There was another one in here, bro. Damn, where was the other one? There was for sure another one in here. I'm not remembering off the top of my head, but yeah. Those were the 3 trades that could have possibly been taken today. I took one of them, and I'm not mad at it. It just stopped me out to a fucking tick. And then sprints up. Fucking annoying ass bitch. Damn, bro. I was gonna say let's take my one trade a day because it's Monday. Well, technically it's Tuesday now. Oh my gosh, bro. I really lost $4 last week. 8. Y'all lost so much last week, bro. Oh my gosh. All right, let's do it. Let's do it together, guys. Hold up, I want to see it. I'm nervous. What the fuck? Go down. I'm nervous. Bro, this is just gonna take forever. $2 still? Fuck. Fucking serious, bro? Alright, whatever, it's done. We're gonna catch a trade this week on it. I swear to you, we're gonna catch a trade on it this week. But yeah, that was what I had to do. That was what I was talking about. I'm so silly. Oh my god, that was a fucking nerd ass shit. But yeah, cop these 2 top steps. Definitely gonna be looking to be more aggressive on these, bro. Looking to take those trades that I've been fading, like today. Like I said, I'm glad that I actually took it because that normally is a trade that I find myself fading. I'm glad. Sorry, my iPad's on the charger. I'm glad that I took that. Annoying as fuck. Again, I'm sorry that I keep repeating that. It was break even, but I took it. Working on that, right? 1% a day. It's not going to happen unless I take action. Nothing will change unless you change. What is it? Hold on. Let me find the saying real quick so I can repeat it back correctly. Nothing changes if nothing changes. What was changing? Was I clicking the button? No, I have to just fucking do what I did today and just click it. That's it. Plain and simple. That's about really all that I've got. I'm mad that I just lost $2. Oh. Fuck, bro. I hope I don't lose that account. I want to get paid. But these top steps are going to change my life. I guarantee that. I'm going to pass these by Christmas. I promise that. I'm going to get a 10K payout within the next, 10K month within the next year. I promise that. I'm not going to have to work my job after March. I promise that. Guaranteed. Believe that. So, yeah. And I'm going to document it just like this every single way. Every single step of the journey. So, yeah. I got this. Just got to remain faithful. I recently have been catching myself losing that faith and that positive mindset. But that needs to just stick around, bro. Like, I need to just continue to be positive, continue to think positive. Everybody should, as our brain is the greatest thing that we have. Like, if there's anything in this earth that you want to do, right? Like, let's say you're like, say you work in the business field. Whoever's at the top of your field once was at the bottom. Whoever's at the top of your field once didn't know your field existed. Whoever's at the top of your field once didn't even know how to spell your field, like the name of your field. So everything that we want to accomplish is out there to learn. And it's out there to achieve. So that's what I just need to continue to act upon. That's the positive thinking. That's the mindset I need to maintain. Instead of just, damn, like, what am I doing wrong? Damn, I'm doing this wrong. Damn, just this, just wrong. Yes. Point out those wrongs. Yes. Understand those wrongs. Act upon them. That's what I was saying I was doing, but I wasn't actually doing. And I need to actually do. I've had these recognized for so long. I just need to click the button. And I'm glad that I'm disciplined, though. That's one thing. I'm glad I'm doing it disciplined. But discipline discipline isn't just fearing away from trades. Discipline is acting and taking action on trades as well. It's actually entering sometimes. So yeah, that's about all I've got. It's getting late, so I'm gonna upload this. So yeah, catch you guys tomorrow. Let's smack something tomorrow. Peace out.